Good morning, students. Last week we studied about the world of microbes. In world of microbes we studied about structure of bacteria, virus, fungi, and then the microbes play important role in the different fields like agriculture, medicine. Now we'll continue the lesson, world of microbes. Diseases. Diseases can be defined as the malfunctioning of the different organs in our body. It will disturb the normal vital functions of our body. The diseases can be divided into airborne disease, waterborne disease, vector-borne disease, sexually transmitted disease. Vector-borne disease. Vector acts as an agent for intermediate carrier for the pathogen. The vector transforms the pathogens from infected person to a healthy person, and it causes the different diseases like malaria, chikungunya, dengue fever and filaria. First we will see about the malaria. Malaria is caused by plasmodium, that is the protozoan parasite. Okay, important one word answer. And the plasmodium, there are 4 species of plasmodium. Plasmodium falciparum, Plasmodium malariae, Plasmodium ovale and Plasmodium vivax. Okay, 2 marks question. The 4 species of Plasmodium, important question. And vital disease was caused only by the Plasmodium falciparum. 300 millions of people are affected by malaria around the world every year. So malaria, if you come to the female Anopheles mosquito, only the female Anopheles mosquito bites the human person and it sucks the blood. And in the saliva of the mosquito, the Plasmodium is present larva, and that will enter into the body of the person and it causes the disease. Then what are the symptoms of malaria? Important question. Severe headache, nausea, rise in temperature, suddenly it low down in the temperature will be very low at the nights, and chillness occur and more sweatings. And these are the symptoms of the malaria. So what are the important drug we have to give to the particular person? Quinine drugs. Okay, important one word. Quinine drugs that kills the malarial parasite. Sir Ronald Ross, in 1902, he got the Nobel Prize for physiology or medicine for the work of the prevention of malaria. So he only studied, Sir Ronald Ross, one word, important one word, Sir Ronald Ross. He only studied about the malarial parasite. Airborne disease caused by virus. Disease, common cold. Causative organism rhinovirus. Mode of transmission droplet infection. Organ affected respiratory tract. Symptoms fever, cough, running nose, sneezing, headache. Influenza. Myoxyvirus, droplet infection, respiratory tract. Fever, body pain, cough, sore throat, nasal discharge, respiratory congestion. Measles, Upalovirus, droplet infection, respiratory tract, red spots or rashes in skin, cough, sneezing, redness of eye. Mumps. Myoxyvirus parotids, droplet infection, upper respiratory tract, enlargement of parotid gland. Chickenpox. Varicella zoster virus, droplet infection, respiratory tract, eruption of the skin. Waterborne disease caused by virus. Disease polio, causative organism poliovirus, mode of transmission droplet infection, sputum discharge. Tissue or organ affected central nervous system. Symptoms paralysis of limbs. Prevention and control. Oral polio vaccine. Hepatitis A. Then causative organism hepatitis A virus. Mode of transmission contamination of water, food. Inflammation of liver. Nausea, jaundice. Prevention of food contamination. Acute diarrhea, otovirus. Contaminated water, food, intestine. Vomiting, fever, watery stools. Proper sanitation, hygiene. Chikungunya is caused by virus. Aedes aegypti, mosquito which bites a human person and sucks the blood. The incubation period is 2 to 12 days. Important one word. And symptoms of the chikungunya: vomiting, headache, rise in temperature, then nausea and severe joint pains. So in order to decrease the pain, paracetamol is given to the particular person. The next one is dengue. Dengue is known as the break bone disease because it causes severe pain in the joints and in the muscles. Symptoms: high fever, vomiting, nausea, then difficulty in breathing and abdominal pain. Paracetamol is given in order to relieve the pain. Important one, muscle pain. They will get severe muscle and joint pain, difficulty in breathing also. Paracetamol is given to the patient in order to relieve the pain. So in order to avoid the diseases, tender leaves of papaya and Nilavembu Kudineer is given to the patient. Filaria. Filaria is caused by virus. The nematode worm called as Eukaryoria bankruptcy, which causes the diseases, and it is transmitted by the Culex mosquitoes, and it causes the severe pain, acute infection, fever, then and it will damage the lymph glands. So, lymphatic system will be affected. Then how to control and prevent the mosquitoes? Prevention of mosquitoes by using the mosquito nets, mosquito screens, mosquito repellents or mosquito ointments. Then stagnant water. The mosquitoes will breed in the stagnant water and increase in number. So, we should avoid the stagnant water. Then third point, uncovered places like water tanks, flower pots and tire should be avoided. Then the mosquitoes larva. In order to avoid the mosquitoes larva, we should spray the mosquitoes, spraying the oil on the mosquitoes larva. Then mosquitoes in the stagnant water or in the water bodies, we should spray the insecticide in order to kill the mosquitoes. Then applying the eucalyptus oil on the exposed skin. The next one is the disease transmitted by the animals. Avian influenza and swine flu. First we will see the avian influenza. Avian influenza is caused by influenza virus H5N1, and it is caused by the birds. It is a contagious disease. The birds will transfer the disease. But the birds like hens, turkeys, ducks, wild birds and pet birds. Then symptoms: fever, redness in eye, then muscle pain, difficult in breathing. Then they will get severe muscle pain. How to prevent it? We should not move to the open air market. Avoid going near the infected birds. Then proper cleaning and cooking the hens or other birds. The next one is the swine flu. The swine flu is caused by influenza virus H1N1. The swine flu is originated from pigs. Then virus, influenza virus H1N1. The virus are transmitted through the air and it affects the respiratory system. Symptoms: fever, then nasal secretion, sore throat, vomiting, nausea, then muscle pain. Then how to prevent it? We should not go near the infected person. Then avoiding the using the utensils of the infected person. Washing the hands and cleaning the surrounding place properly. That is, good hygiene should be followed. Pathogens are transmitted by sexual contact from one person to another person and not by casual physical contact. Now we'll see the sexually transmitted disease, AIDS. AIDS, acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, is caused by retrovirus. Important one word, RNA virus, known as human immunodeficiency virus. The virus attacks the white blood cells. It is transmitted through sexual contact, blood. It is transmitted through sexual contact, blood contact, surgical equipments like needles, syringes. The next one, prevention and control. Disposable syringes and needles should be used. First point. Second point, screening of blood before blood transfusion. Third one, avoid sharing shaving blades or razors. Fourth one, people should be educated about AIDS transmission. Hepatitis B. It occurs due to the infection of hepatitis B virus. The virus damages the liver cells, causing acute inflammation and cirrhosis of liver. It is transferred from infected mother to the babies. It is also infected or transmitted through the infected person as saliva, sweat, tears, milk, mother's milk and blood. Symptoms: fever, loss of appetite, nausea, vomiting, yellowness of eyes and skin. Prevention and control: screening the blood donors, injection of drugs to be prevented. Immunization. Immunization is a process of developing the resistance to infection by administration of antigens or antibodies. Next one is the vaccine. The vaccine is prepared from the live or killed microorganisms. The vaccines are divided into two types. One is live vaccine and another one is the killed vaccine. The vaccine prepared from the living microorganisms are called as an live vaccines. Example, BCG and polio vaccine. Then killed vaccine means the microorganisms are killed by heating or by chemicals. The vaccine is prepared from the microorganisms, that is killed microorganisms. Example, typhoid vaccine and cholera vaccine. Then immunization schedule. In 1970, important one word, in 1970 the immunization schedule was given by WHO, World Health Organization, and the immunization schedule is followed by almost all other countries. Immunization schedule. Newborn, BCG first dosage. 15 days oral polio first dosage. 6th week DPT and polio first dose. 10th week DPT and polio first dose. 14th week DPT and polio first dose. 9 to 12 months measles first dose. 18 to 24 months DPT and polio first dose. 15 months MMR first dose. 15 months to 2 years. 2 to 3 years TAB. 2 dosage at 1 month gap. 4 to 6 year DT and polio. Second booster. 10th year TT and TAB first dose. 16th year TT and TAB second booster.